Hey guys, before we get into the video, real quick, make sure you comment down below for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching call. That's all. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is a daily e-commerce vlog, and in today's video, we're going to be going over how many sales we made, what was the profit like, what was the cost like, and what is it like running a e-commerce business every single day. All right. So today we did $239 in sales with $69 in profit. This month has been really weird and wacky for us. To give you guys some perspective, last month was amazing. We achieved something that is considered the holy grail of e-commerce, which is consistency. If you can get consistent sales coming in your business, as you guys can see here, we were making good amount of sales every single day. All right. We achieved consistency, the holy grail. Okay. But nothing great nothing great really lasts forever. Right. And so what happened is we did some migrations at this part. We were moving some things around. And at the start of the month, we discovered a huge pixel issue. Even though that pixel issue was discovered, it was fixed, and we were still doing pretty good. Over here, we attempted a huge price change, which really flatlined us. We got back, and then again, we did another price change, flatlined us. So now we're going back to the original pricing, original product page, original everything, no changes at all. Whatever we were doing here, we've just replicated here. We're hoping at this point that Facebook still has enough data to send those customers our way. If that happens, great. We continue to move on. If that doesn't happen, we might change the product. Whatever it is, I'm going to take you on that journey with me. All right. For the month, we're up 5K in sales, 2K in profit. 5K in sales and 1.9K in profit because there's two different product sheets here. We're not running the second product. All right. So that's everything that we have on for today. But today's question is interesting, the one that we're going to answer. All right, today's question is how do I build high converting landing pages for e-commerce? All right, this is the thing that I think is my favorite part of e-commerce is how do we create high converting landing pages for e-commerce. So let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so the first thing is I even want to explain what a landing page is. All right, what is a landing page and why you need one. Okay, so let's go deep dive into what the difference is between like a landing page and a storefront, why you need a landing page, why you don't need a storefront, and how do you build a landing page. Okay, so the first thing, let me show you guys the difference between both. All right, so you guys see this. This is a free theme from Shopify. And so what this is a storefront. And this is what most people think dropshipping should be. All right. I do one-on-one coaching calls with people that comment down below. So if you want a chance to win a coaching call, make sure to comment down below. I'll personally send you I'll personally reply back to your comment with an email. You hit me on email. We'll start talking. I'll give you a free one-on-one coaching call. All right. So I was on this coaching call with this kid from Spain. All right, great kid. We had a great chat. Okay, and he was showing me his storefront, and he was asking me questions like, what do you think my chance of success is with this storefront? Okay, and his storefront, although it looked very nice, like the images were great and stuff, at the end of the day, it's still a storefront. It's still something like this where people have to click in, and then there's just images and text, right? The problem with storefronts, for example, let's say somebody came here to buy. Okay, the problem with this is that when they're here, there's too many distractions. Okay, they could click out, they could go back, they could view other products, they could go ahead and search for something. You can go to the cart option, and a lot of these storefronts have like this is if we go to some other themes, a lot of these storefronts have like hundreds of buttons. Okay, so if I go to free, so if I go here to these templates, all right, and let's go to this one. Okay, this is another template that most dropshippers will use, right, because it's free, right? So they go here and they'll go to like this lookbook and they'll see, oh, there's so much stuff to do, but actually end up buying the product. There's so many distractions, all right? This is what the storefront is. Now, let me show you what a landing page looks like. Now, this is a landing page. Okay, now look at this landing page. This is one of the best designed landing pages I've ever seen. All right, this is the difference between, making a few bucks online, this, making a few dollars with drop shipping, and this is an $80,000 funnel. Let me show you guys how much money this funnel has made. This funnel has generated, let's wait for this load, $70,000 in sales. And their ads are going not to like a storefront, they're going to this page, which is an article that talks about why dog owners need to throw away their regular old dog couch covers and invest in one of these, right? Invest in one of these, right? This is what a landing page is. Now, what is the difference between a landing page and a store? Well, in a store, there's all of these distraction buttons. There's so many different paths that someone can take. Someone can go down and just absolutely get lost, okay? But on a landing page, there is only one way. There's only one thing to do, which is shop now and move forward. Okay, there is nothing else to do. Now they can go ahead and they can get lost here. So again, is this the best example? No, this person is doing it well, but they're not doing everything perfectly, right? But this is still a good example of a landing page because at least there is only one path forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss what are all of the essential elements that you need to include in a landing page. So when I'm building a landing page, I always like to model something that's already worked. All right. Like don't try and start from scratch. All right. All of my landing pages that have done 6, 7 figures in sales, they've all been modeled after something that's worked. Okay. Now, where do you find this? Where do you find something where you can model something that's already been worked? All right. Now, this is not like a plug by any means. Okay. I don't want you to do this. If you have a landing page that's worked, or for sure, like you can verify sales and say, hey man, this has worked, try and sort of duplicate that and model that for your offer. But if you're stuck, do this. Go to shopfunnels.net, go to get started, all right, and just get started here. Okay, so go to shopfunnels.net. There's a pricing option. It's completely free though. Go to monthly and then start free. Okay, and once you start free and once you go ahead, start free, register and log into an account, you'll be taken to something like this. All right. So now what you're going to want to do is, if this is a new account, you're probably going to see something like this. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead. You can create a website and a funnel. I'm just going to go ahead and create a funnel, choose funnel, and then go here to 7-figure dropshipping funnels. All right. Now I already have 2 of these pre-made templates ready for you guys. Okay. Now these templates, both of these templates, this template has generated $140,000, $200,000 in sales. All right. And this template has generated $148,000 in sales. So these 2 templates have proved to work. Okay. So all you can do is select anyone, right? Let's select this one, call it hearing aid funnel. All right. And then you can get started. All right. You can just start and it's drag and drop, right? It has everything already built in. Change out the images, change out the copy. All right. And if you go towards the end over here, I have a cheat sheet for you. Obviously, when you're launching this product, you want to hide or delete this block, but I have a cheat sheet for you. All right. So you just go ahead and click edit, go to this and open this link. And for each of these, both of the funnels have this. All right, there's a cheat sheet in here that has basically every single thing you're going to need to be able to launch this product. All right, specifically it has this is a step-by-step tutorial. It's a 4-minute video where I go through exactly how to launch the business. Okay, again, this is all answering the question, how do you create landing pages that work? This is the hack. I'm going to give you the hack, right? If you don't want to watch this throughout this video, use something that's already worked. I've put 2 in. And with this software, what you can do is on the trial account, launch the business, start getting some sales in. And then if this is working for you, then upgrade to the paid. Okay. But let's go back to answering our original question. First is modeling. All right. Now, what do I like to make sure a landing page always has? Okay. When you're constructing a landing page, actually, before that, before I get into like the elements of a landing page, I need to also address building the landing page. Okay. Now, the builder you use is very important. Okay. Now, for Shopify, all right, Shopify does not have a native builder. The Shopify builder is a pain to work with. Okay, I have built my website on Shopify. I actually have a private label brand that's on Shopify right now, and soon that's going to get launched, and I'll show you guys the results of that. But Shopify is such a pain to build on because I don't know why they've made it so difficult. Okay, it's basically sections and rows. Okay, and to change a color, you have to change the color scheme of the entire website, or you need to work with a developer to really build good landing pages over it, right? And then if you don't want to, what you can do is you can go on the Shopify App Store. So I'll take you there. Okay, so let's go to the Shopify App Store. All right, so we're at the Shopify App Store right now. And what I'm going to show you guys is, so there's a landing page builder. Okay. So what you're going to want to then do is take something like this, like the Pagefly landing page builder. And then on this landing page builder, you'll be able to do stuff like this. Okay. So view this demo. This is not the page that Pagefly, this is not how good your pages will look. I'll show you how your pages will look. This is how your pages will look. They will look like crap. Like, this is not a good landing page. This is not well optimized. The builder is shit. Like, I'm sorry, excuse my language, but this is not a good builder at all. Okay. And this is what your landing pages will look like. Okay. As opposed to something like this. Hold on. Something like this, like clean, neat, good looking, precision, this, all of that's in here. Okay. So, and then you won't be able to use this for free. Okay. So you're going to need to pay, what is the pricing? You're going to need to pay $24 a month for 5 pages. And then 99 for unlimited pages. So it's $100 to use an app to build pages. That's number one. Okay. For ClickFunnels, that's the second option for anybody deciding to use ClickFunnels. Okay. Again, the builder is a pain. Okay. It is so difficult. You're going to need to have so many tech skills to be able to build on this. All right. It is a pain, or you need to hire someone. Okay. And the cheapest plan starts at, I don't know why it's being slow, but the cheapest plan starts at $99. Okay. Monthly, $99. All right. Now let's go to ShopFunnels, which is a landing page builder first and foremost. Okay. It is very easy to create spacing. It is very easy to write text. All right. It is very easy to swap out images. Okay. You just edit the image and you can just swap it out, and then you have this. Okay. It is extremely easy to use this builder because they've made it very native. Like, it's very intuitive. Like, okay, if you want to create spacing, all you have to do is this. With Shopify, you have to go in here and you have to enter a number. All right. With ClickFunnels, again, you have to do the same. You have to enter a number. Like, why couldn't you just do this? So that's the first and most important part, is use a builder that you understand. Okay. So we've spoken about 2 things. Number 1, model something that works. All right. Number 2, use a builder that you are comfortable with. And now let's go into the elements that I like to have in a landing page. Okay. The first thing is your headline. This is the most important part of your landing page design. Okay. It needs to be nice. It needs to be big, and it needs to be prominent. Okay. Let's look at this one. Dog owners are throwing away their couch covers after finding this innovative dog bed. Perfect headline right in the middle. Subhead: find out 60,000 conscious dog owners all over the world are ditching their old blankets. Perfect. Great. It is a 10 on 10. Okay. This is what you need to have. Now, next, the second thing is CTAs. Okay. Your CTAs need to be very, very strong and very easy to understand, right? So for example, let's look at CTAs over here. Try now, 99 days free trial. And that's the same CTA everywhere. Get offer, right? Shop now, get offer. Very simple, very straightforward, moving the customer along the journey. Okay. And look at this, by the way. This is what a landing page should look like versus what we saw. This is how amazing landing pages you can build. And I've built the same landing page on StoreFunnels as well. Okay, I've built the same landing page on ShopFunnels. All right. Okay, so next, let's go ahead. Next, it has to have clear CTAs. All right. Next, it needs to have, what I like to do when I'm building good landing pages is it needs to have real life scenarios. Okay. Now, real life scenarios are very important. So, for example, over here, right? They're messy and we're tired of adjusting. You sit on your dog's messes. They're awfully ugly. This is so important that I can't state this enough. Whenever you're speaking to someone about a landing page, you need to make sure that it is something that they've gone through. They understand these their pain points, and it's very clear what's going on. Like, this is a real life scenario. This is something they've been through, or they can imagine going through in the future, or they can remember have gone through in the past. So always mention real life scenarios. Okay. Use high quality images. Okay. This is again a really important one. Okay. A lot of people think that they can just go ahead and use, anything, any supplier image, anything, because they saw someone on Shopify on a YouTube video do it. Guys, don't take the easy route. Search for good images, or shoot your own pictures. Make sure you work with suppliers. Like over here, all of this is really high quality. All of these GIFs, like, look at how quality this image is. Obviously, this person has used Canva or Photoshop to make these images. There's so many AI tools now that can do it, right? So make sure that you do that. All right. Another very important part of it is use a consistent color scheme. Okay. Now this is again very important. Okay. The consistent color scheme. Okay. Um, a lot of people overdo it with colors. Like, let's go with this one. Okay. Now this is sort of a boring color scheme. Like, I'm sure I can find an example that's so bad. Um, Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. The amount of colors that are probably going to be in this Shopify landing page builder, like, look at what's going on. Like, there's just too much happening. And like, I would be shocked if you could sell anything off this. Like, look at the quality is really bad. um, and there's just so many colors, and it's such an explosion. There's so much going on. It's so stimulating that you cannot make a purchasing decision on this page. Versus this, where the consistent color scheme, even this one, sorry, this was going to lose points for color scheme. Okay, I'll show you one with a consistent color scheme. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to the this is the 140K color. Sorry, this is the 140K funnel. No, sorry, this is the 200K funnel. All right. This funnel that's generated $200,000 in sales has one color, blue. That's it. Blue and white. Okay. Consistent color scheme throughout makes it look extremely professional, makes it look extremely reliable and credible. Like, I don't mind putting my credit card in this on this web page and spending money with them. All right. Next thing is consistent fonts. Okay. Like, use one or two fonts throughout, one for the heading and one for the text. That's it. Consistent colors and consistent fonts throughout. Again, creating that. And then this one has the fonts well done, right? It's using a bolded for this, and it's using the same unbolded for the normal. So I like it, right? So for this one, fonts are looking good, right? And I mean, look at this one from Shopify. Absolutely bonkers. We have this cursive font, we have this font. um it's just not looking. This is a different font, I think, or maybe, but again, like, this is just really hard to read and just not a good look overall. Okay, so consistent color, consistent font. And the last thing is consistent spacing. Okay. This is, I'm talking about what is crucial. Okay, consistent spacing means it needs to look like it's not all cramped together or really not far apart. Like, you've paid attention to it. It looks cohesive. It looks well put together. All right. So those are like sort of the technical aspects of what a landing page should have. Now let's go into the emotional. So this was more technical. All right. Now let's go into the emotional aspects of what a landing page should have. Right. So let's go into the emotional. All right. So every landing page needs to have a strong core offer. So when someone comes in, they understand what the offer is, like buy one, get one, fast free shipping, 70% off, 25% off for the next 50 buyers, like whatever that strong offer is, it needs to have that, right? It needs to have what I like to call an offer stack image, right? So let's say whatever you're giving to them, it needs to be represented really, really well. Okay, so what is an offer stack? Like, for example, this is what I would call like an offer stack image, right? Like very nice. Like what is the offer? It's being stacked together, right? Like if they're buying two, it's shown two. If they're buying three, it's shown three. So it's all stacked together and it looks good. Like what is being shown in the offer, right? I wouldn't launch a landing page without these, or a strong offer stack. Um, it needs to have two different components. Okay, one component needs to be emotional selling and one component needs to be logical selling. Okay, so what is the emotional selling? The emotional selling is you're using some part of the landing page to describe real life scenarios of how this particular product will have a real impact in your life. So if you're using ChatGPT to write your copy, always ask it in the prompt, like, imagine you're the customer and give me a real life scenario of how this product is going to change the life of my customer. All right, and then write 2 3 points. So for example, let's look at this funnel that's generated over 150,000, that's on ShopFunnels. It does a really good job at this. We'll go and preview it. Okay. So you're just one step away from restoring your hearing. There's no need to see a doctor or spend thousands on traditional hearing aids. All right. Achieve clear hearing without the high price, right? Crystal clear hearing uninterrupted, right? This is like real life what they would go to. All right. And then again, the next part is unmatched value without compromising on quality. Okay. The next part of this is the logical selling. All right. So your landing pages need to do a good job. Sorry, your landing pages need to do a good job of logically explaining to them why they need to do it, and this will build the confidence in the purchase decision. Okay, so what does that mean? This means, like, logically, let's go back to that landing page that we liked over here, like unmatched quality without compromising on quality. People know that it costs 4 to 5 grand to buy hearing aids or get doctors to approve XYZ. Why not spend $100 or something and get this now, right? That's a real life, right? Get them without a prescription. Again, a real life logical argument, right? Get them without no expensive exams needed, right? Without battery worries. Okay, so like again, these are logical arguments. So you have to make both types of arguments inside of your landing page. All right. Then the last two most important is urgency and scarcity. Okay, so urgency and scarcity. Like, I'm probably sure you've heard this, but this is really important. Okay, urgency is why do they act? Why do they need to have? Why do they need to take action today? And scarcity is we have this very limited, so be one of the first people to get it. Okay, so what are some ways that you can create urgency? Obviously, you can use countdown timers, right? You can count down your sale, right? You can use for urgency, you can use, like, this offer has gone viral, so we may sell out, right? So take advantage now, right? Urgency is, again, this offer is only valid until X day, like only Black Friday. It's going to disappear after Black Friday. Urgency is we only all right, so let's go into scarcity. Scarcity is we only have X amount of stock. We have another way to create scarcity is we have 2,000 people looking at this offer right now, like booking.com. If you ever have tried to buy flights or something, 2,000 people are on this page. Like, make sure you buy now. And these are all of the different ways to create urgency and scarcity. Use some of these tactics and make sure that they're already there when you're selling your product. So if you have all of these different elements inside of your landing page, you're modeling something good, you have the technical aspects covered, you have the emotional aspects covered, that's how you create a very strong landing page that will convert people that are coming in to your business. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, we do very deep dives on the one-on-one coaching session. So if you want one completely free, comment down below. Every comment, we'll pick 2 to 3 people to give away a coaching call to. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every single view, each and every single like, each and every single subscriber. I love that so many people are following the journey, watching the daily sales, and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.